Paper hands. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. How's our game download going anyway? We're at 60%. Oh, we'll play a little bit more Slay the Spire and then I don't know, maybe I'll have the energy to play some Talos. But I might need to have a little break and a little rest. And go for a walk and take my air fryer back to the store.
You gotta keep them separated.
It was meant to be like quiet, but it's so loud. Anyway, here's a funny meme. Take a while to look at it, absorb it, think about it. It's funny because it could go either way.
Separated. Hey! The man you disrespecting me. Take him out. You gotta keep them separated. Hey! Don't pay no mind. We're under 18 and won't be doing anything.
Hey, come out and play. Alright, this is actually Meow. This is the guy from the book, the Enchiridion. The god of resurrection, who resurrects heroes and sends them up the tower to fight over and over and over again. Enemies in your next combat have 3. I've realized recently you can check the map, and if we can get a free elite fight, it's kind of good to take that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, we can't get it. We'll take a rare card. We got Echo Form, exactly the same as last time. I'll open the song request bot. Although I feel like I might just be in some mood for, I am actually quite in the mood to watch like Twin Peaks and chill the fuck out today. So maybe after my walk I might go live or hang out on the Discord or something and watch it. For now though, I feel like this side here looks pretty good. Basically we get a lot of normal fights with a creature followed up by an elite fight. With this normal fight, you get a card at the end of each one. So we get to build our deck quite very quickly. We'll get to pick like 4 or 5 cards. The question marks just aren't quite as valuable at the start. We could go up here and we get a bunch of normal cards and then get a store where we can spend some gold and get rid of a card. And then get another guy and then get a heal or a card upgrade. The elites drop a card and a special relic. So if you're feeling strong, fighting elites is awesome. If I go this way to get that shop, I either have to take on this super buffed elite and then get another shop, or just get another shop and then fight a regular elite later. Damn, this all looks very tough. It's just like there aren't a whole lot of rest sides. I think we're going to go up that left side though and just try to play our ass off. And if we need to here, we can decide to go this way and take that. But if we're strong and feeling like we can hunt and kill elites, we'll take both of these, which will make us really strong. But this line here is probably going to be pretty punishing, but let's fucking go. Let's make or break, baby! Oh, in fact, let's just turn the game music volume on a little bit. Alright, so we got that Echo Form again. It's probably not something I'll actually be able to use for like a while. I can kill you, and then I can try to defend against half of that, so we take 5 damage. Because of my Ascension level, I start each run damage, so that's like a new thing for me. So I'm already down 12 health. But this first fight won't be too bad. And the other guy who I streamed, where I had that really fun bludgeon stream, that guy, his orb that he starts off with heals him like 12 damage at the end of every battle. So it's good, you just regen if you do well in a battle. Whereas the other characters, not so much. His starting item just gives him a little lightning orb, which is nice, but I've come to appreciate that upgrading it for the frost orb, which doesn't do any damage but gives you defense passively, is actually like probably better. Speaking of getting defense passively, I kind of want to take Go for the Eyes. We get to apply 1 week. However, Hello World is kind of nice. Add a random common card into your hand. Common cards are like, I think they're cards that don't belong to like any hero in particular, right? Or Slay the Spire, common card. Let me look it up. Category, common cards. Go for the Eyes, which is like the Go for the Eyes one is pretty good. It adds weak, which takes off like 25% of their attack damage. They do less damage, so it's sort of like doing defense to like a percentage value. Okay, so common cards are... Yeah, right. So colorless cards is what I was thinking of. But yeah, if I get Hello World, it gives me free cards, which is like one of those. Defragment is nice though. Getting the focus is good. I think I might go for the defragment. I kind of want to go for the Eyes because it's a free card that is sort of like defensive and attacking. Fuck, I think I go for it. I can't be too overly influenced between picking like, oh, but the other one's like more rare. No, fuck that. We take what we can get, deal 10 damage to all enemies. That'll help us out in a bit. This a jaw worm here is going to slap us for 7 damage, but there's nothing we can do about it. There's the Go for the Eyes. No energy. A little bit of damage. It's fine. The weakness does nothing because he's not attacking, but whatever. And we can get a kill here. Here we go. Plasma. And not upgraded. I don't really like it. Recursion is nice. Tempest is also nice, although if I get the fusion and I decide to upgrade it later, but then I kind of want to upgrade like a few things. It's just a big energy buffer. But I think we don't need energy, we need lightning. We've got like a pretty rough start where I just need to make sure I build up usually I try to get a little bit of defense going first. And this is a good turn to actually play Echo Form, so we get that. These dudes here, you can actually get their little masks, and your character, every time he enters a battle, he's like, caw. So we hit him with 2 weeks because of the Echo Form. It does our first card twice. And maybe I can just kill him with Tempest right now. It'll play that twice, but this is an X energy card, which means it uses up whatever energy you have. On the second playthrough, I would assume I would have no energy. So let's just go 6-12. And then we could do another 12 damage to him, which will leave him on 7 health. And then that'll do 6 damage, which won't actually get the kill. Although I could just do a flex potion. Even though I'm only saving a tiny bit of health and using a potion, it's pretty costly, but equally, I think I'll take it. Storm, every time you play a power card. This guy is like a power card sort of build, but I don't think we will take it. There's another card which is kind of like tangential to Echo Form, which is you get a power card at the start of every turn. Similar to that other one was like you get the Hello World one. Hello World is a reference to computer coding, where when you're learning to computer code, and I think maybe the person who wrote code for the first time, you can get your computer to print words back at you, right? And people often like print Hello World, like back. Anyway, this time we got a bunch of slimes, so we'll just do 10 damage to all of them with a very cool potion. And we could drop a Tempest to get 3 more lightning orbs, which will evoke that one and then put those 3 down. So that one will evoke and kill someone, and then those 3 will go zap, zap, zap. If that one hits him, then we would actually get... How about I just strike him and then summon 2 more orbs, and then the orbs will do 1, 2, 3 damage each. Yeah, so that will actually kill all those guys flawlessly. A little bit of thinking, not misplaying. We got a easy way to get through that. Okay, stack, game block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile. Hologram brings a card back from your discard pile into your hand. Which, like, we could bring the weak back for some, like, free stuff. I think I just hate Rip and Tear, though, for extra damage. We'll want to get rid of that card later, but it'll be pretty huge for now. Okay, this guy's going to try to steal our money. So we'll weaken him, so we'll take him down to 8 damage. And I actually can't block him at all, so I think we'll just pop a Tempest. And see the lightning bolts, we've got 3 of them, so they do 3 damage each. Bam, bam, bam. Get another lightning bolt. When they go off the end, they do 8 damage, so it's a lot better. We can go like this and just completely block him, and we should be able to kill him next turn. What these guys do, he usually, yeah, pops armor, and then the next turn he pops smoke. You gotta try to kill those guys quickly. 30 gold stolen back off of him, and then we get 12 gold, and then we get a card. Sunder's actually pretty sick. People don't like it, but I quite like it. 24 damage is pretty nice. This guy sleeps for 3 turns, the Lagu Villain. He's terrifying. But it gives us a few turns before we wake him up. I think we just slap him and wake him up early. We got out the big power card. We could wait, actually, and try to get a Tempest out. Or I could just hit him for 24 damage right now. I don't think I can get the Tempest out in time. Or there's a very low chance that he'll just wake up before I get that out anyway. Oh my god, that was really good. We did 50 or 49 damage. So I forgot that I had the Echo form coming down. So totally worth it, totally worth it. Let's not forget that we get our first card done twice. Like here, he's about to slap me down pretty hard, so maybe I defend twice, and then I slap him for a week, so now he's only going to do 5 damage. And we'll zap and dual cast. The go for the eyes is coming in really strong. I think we'll use it first. Wait, can I kill him this turn? If I do 6, 12, 18, we take him down to 34, 28, 26. And then go for the eyes, take him down to 23, and then there's potions to do another 20. And then the lightning will do the last 3 to actually kill him. Yeah, I think we can actually just kill him. Let's go. Alright, we did great, we did great. We got the captain's wheel. On your 3rd turn, you gain 18 block. Claw is pretty nice, I just can't build it and then try to build my entire deck around it. Overclock, draw 2 cards, add a burn into your discard pile. I mean, it just doesn't really build with anything yet. I think we just take the claw. Heal 18, become parasitic. Do we have... The shops are like, hey, I don't get any shops. Oh, we're just gonna have to save all our money. And we can't get rid of cards. Basically, you get these curse cards sometimes. And they take up a slot in your hand, which is the worst part of the curse. Oh, full of hell. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Mugenics is coming out soon. New game, I'm super looking forward to it. And I was thinking, like, if I want to make some good content, I want to be, like, kind of presentable. So I went and spent, like, $60 on a haircut. Didn't bother getting the beard trimmed, but the beard looks pretty sick anyway, right? Basically, I would have got the... Actually, I was meaning to check this out. The guy charged me, like, $55. And I was like, should it have been 55 or 45? Because I thought the 55 was maybe for the beard trim. But that could just be my memory being not so good. Plus, I got the men's restyle because I hadn't had my hair cut in a long period of time. And instead of getting like a regular cut, the restyle is like, you know, take a little bit of extra time to like think about it, get it all sorted out. But no, I'm checking it now. Okay, it was $55. It would have been another $5 to get him to do the beard. But I just think the beard needs like another month of growth, and then we touch it. But yeah, I just wanted to... I think it definitely helps like a little bit. 65, it was 55, yeah. It was 55, 60 for the cut and the beard. It is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. The thing is, I think everything is just a lot of money at this point. I could spend like an hour or an hour and a half like cutting my own hair and probably not doing as good of a job, but doing a totally fine job. It's just cutting hair is like one of those things that takes a lot of fucking time, right? Anyway, these little shitters have a spore cloud, so when you kill them, they make you more vulnerable, which means your enemy does more damage. I want to be hit for like 12 damage anyway. I think I just pop Asunder, I get a free kill, and then I just go max defense. And that's pretty good, pretty good. But yeah, how you doing anyway? It's been a while since you've been showing up. We've been totally unmoderated, just absolutely fucking around. But honestly, pretty great. Things here are nice. There's no added stress or shitters like hanging out. Everything is lovely. The echo form would be nice, but we aren't going to take it. What we're going to do is just... And then 7 and 14. Yeah, we hit you. Oh, that does it on a random enemy. I should use that card first. Damage. Pop that for the 369. Actually, I should maybe just try to kill you. Please kill him. Oh, not quite. Oh wait, I had the captain's wheel. I had 18 block. Holy shit. It's been a pretty wild start of the year. What's been going on? I'm interested to hear all about it, you know. Happy that you showed up and what's going on. Have you ever played Slay the Spire? It's honestly been a great game. I embarrassingly played it for... Oh, actually, I played it like once or twice, and I got a win on my first run, and that was awesome. It took a lot of thinking. It was a bit like Balatro. Like, I had a friend there, and I really enjoyed, like, the investing the brain power of, like, both of us. Yeah, we're definitely taking Melter. There's a certain elite enemy in Act 2 where the Melter just melts all of his shield and does a lot of damage. We are going to upgrade at the Smith. Resting is admitting defeat, so we don't do that. We don't do that. Echo form, taking that off of Ethereal could be nice. It could actually be super goated, but it also could be like a bit of a waste. Sunder getting boosted is pretty sick too. I think we go for Sunder for now, and then we're in a better chance to maybe fight both of these elites and take less damage, and then we can get up to here and we might be able to upgrade the other thing. Oh, Jenny, thank you so much. I'll be able to afford a new haircut now. But yeah, aside from it being like kind of wild, I hope you been able to invest in yourself as well, just such as. Maybe I should add that emote to my chat. I've been thinking lately, full of hell, about how I mean, I've been talking to like DJ Dinky and like catching up with fucking you know, like a lot of old people from the community and blah blah. It's like, dude, I think Spinboy had the right idea when he was saying that convincing people to get the fuck off Discord is actually amazing. What a absolutely gaped first turn. He's not even attacking, and I just get 4 defense in my hand and 1 attack. This enemy's fucked. If you play something that isn't an attack, he gains strength and just hits you harder. So like, this is a skill. So if I summon these lightning orbs, he's just gonna fuck with me more. This is a strike. I think I do use this skill. Both of these are skills, so either way he gets 2 more damage. We're just going to take 13 damage. We're just going to take that. Dude, that first hand having all of my defense in it is actually fucked. Okay, we can fully block him here though, and just smash him for 32, and then we're going to hit him for another 9. So, see how good upgrading that card was? It added like 7 or 8 damage to that card, which, even though it costs 3 energy, if you get a kill with it, you get 3 energy back, so it's free if it gets a kill. The more back is a good one, bro. Every floor, I get 12 gold until I spend gold, which it might happen. Maybe I'll end up spending gold on, what do we take here? Sweeping Beam is kind of nice. It does damage to all of the enemies, and often you fight like 3 enemies. But then again, it's just costing me a little bit of energy. I think we go for a beam cell. Honestly, like if I get a beam cell and a sunder, then I'm going to be, it adds 50% damage to that enemy. So this is going to be doing like 45 damage and probably just one-tapping people. These little goobers are kind of shitters. I think we go for a beam cell, and then we go for a rip and tear because it does damage to random enemies. Locks in on that guy getting the kill. Very nice. We can leap to block him and summon an energy. Yeah, what's been going down? It's the way. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, I don't know. What has been going on? My room is looking pretty tidy. If you go look at my stream yesterday, I've been pretty sick lately. It's sort of like a combination of like being sick and then like building back my constitution and recomp and stuff. Like I don't know. I ended up spending like a lot of money on like physio, health pills, blah 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 blah. I've got my weights, I've got my kettlebell, I've got my elastic bands, jump rope, all of that. So that's like pretty good. But if I push it, even like quite hard for like a single workout, or more, what's really been happening is I'll work out like a bit every day, and then I get a little bit carried away, like I'm enjoying myself and stuff, and those workouts end up causing me like a lot of fatigue, which can, you know, as you're like growing muscle and all that, it can take like 3 fucking days to like a week of just like needing to sleep a lot. Especially like you work out, you feel great, you start stream, you stay up late that night, and then you're back on sleep, your sleep's fucked, your body's not used to it, you're like, Jesus. I think like 2 weeks ago I just like slept all week. It's pretty up and down though. Still hate my life and all that, you know, but like at least I've got something to talk about. It's just so lonely, bro. And I think I definitely have that thing where like the Eugenics game is coming out, right? And I'm getting prepared for it. And I need to like, It would be great if I'd already put out a bit of content, or it'd be great if I'd already managed to make a new intro for my stream, or like do a bunch of artwork, or this or that. And then I just get super fucking depressed that I haven't done those things. But it's fine. Like, I've done lots of little things, you know? Everything's going to be fine. We'll take an aggregate. It'll give us more energy, give us a chance of getting that echo form out. Like, this turn here is perfect. Boom, boom. And he's still asleep. I think he's gonna... We could wake him up. I don't think we will. I think we'll wait and go for the Sunder, like we did last time, Echo Form Sunder. We could hit him for 28 damage right now. But there's a pretty good chance I draw Sunder next time and we can hit him for 62 damage. They upgraded it. If this is not so good, then I guess it is what it is. But he'll wake up next turn and go for a hit. Pretty sure this is the third turn, so we just have to take him. We'll hit him with a double claw, and then we'll hit him for another zap and 2 strikes. Oh yeah, and that's free as well, so we'll take that. I wonder if that strength potion was... I mean, that strength potion was definitely... They could have had that right there. Feeling unproductive immensely as well, yeah. I mean, me and you, we're both... We got that similar fucking mental archetype. Especially as like a creative type. Like, I know that you actually do. Well, I mean, my stream and stuff is like sort of creative. I definitely like refuse to waver in providing like content that I think is like dog shit. Like, I just did a fucking pirate software segment. And it's like I would never make that into like a 4-hour stream on my whole fucking stream. I already feel disgusted enough hating on someone fucking, you know, for a second anyway. Anyway, I think 5 strength, that just adds 5 damage, right? We go 37 times 2 is 60, 75, and then that would leave him with 15 health, which would then those would hit 6. So he's not dying anyway. We can't block. Well, I got low health. I can smash him now and then get hit for 20 damage. And then next turn hopefully kill him. Or I can block all that damage. And just wait. I'm just on such low health. I don't really want to take 20 damage. We'll see if we can do this more optimally. We'll do 9 damage per turn, just passively. Fuck, that was a fuck up. I should have used Rip and Tear. Oh, I almost want to restart this fight. Because now I'm going to take 15 damage. It started so good. I'm such a piece of shit. I'm scumming. The Lagu villain is so bad. I need to never do this, to be honest. I should have just let myself die. And we maybe I think I would still win this fight, but we would come back from the brink looking quite strong. However, there are like a few things that I can actually do here to make this a lot better. And also, now I have a little bit of foresight, because I don't draw Sunder here next turn. I draw a Claw, go for the Eyes Zap, etc, etc. Which means I can play this turn different and get a little bit more of a different kind of head start on him. Because I know that I'm not going to get like an optimal head start later. 7, 14, 28. This didn't really matter. No, it did matter. I could have played that better, I think, if I had played Melter first. It would have been more peak. That was probably a good time for Flex Potion. Actually, now is definitely a good time for Flex Potion. Oh, but I have the 18 block here. So waking him up on turn 2, so he attacks turn 3, when this Captain's Wheel gives me 3 block is actually pretty huge. We definitely block him there, and now he's like almost dead. Because before, I was still 1 or 2 turns from killing him. It really goes to show that sometimes just getting the damage out quickly can save your ass later, instead of having to defend. I barely took any damage. I don't know if I took any damage actually that fight. Unfortunately, we don't heal. Anyway, enemies and elites have 25% less HP with the Relic Preserved Insect. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Hyper Beam. I don't think we'll take it. We already have some other expensive cards. We have Sunder. I think we will take another Claw, and we'll try to get our deck spinning a little bit quicker. And I think we'll go for the question mark just to see what happens. It is pretty similar to what happened before. Okay, what? Maybe I should have gone the other way. We can get a free kill here, which I kind of want to take out the wizard. He's got a lot of health, but then I'm going to take a bunch of damage this turn. So we're going to hit you. I'm going to kill you. And then we can block there and get a bunch of lightning orbs out, because there's a chance if they all hit him, then we take no damage. That's fine. We take a little bit of damage. Alright, easy kill. We gotta try to get this guy here down. I mean, he's probably going to die anyway. I might just go for Echo Form. One of these orbs just needs to hit that first guy, which we got, and the other 2 went on him. Now, he is going to do 30 damage, but we can just drop a Melter on him, and he'll die straight away. Kind of scary, those guys, but not too bad. We'll take another 0-cost spell. Oh, a rebound on the... We'll take another 0-cost spell. We're sort of building a lot of these 0-cost spells. Echo Form. I don't know. I don't really know what my deck is doing. Which boss are we fighting? The Slime. I kind of don't give a fuck. I kind of just want to... go in. I want to upgrade Echo Form. I'm not going to heal. We're going to beat this boss with 24 health. On Balls Deep. I saved Scummed earlier. Optimized that fight against the Lugu villain. Here we go. Okay, we're going to make him vulnerable. We're going to hit him with an easy Claw. And then we're going to give ourselves 3 orbs. Boom, 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 boom. So the trick with this guy, you got to get him below half health. And then he'll stop whatever he's doing and just split into more types. Okay, we aggregate, gives us a whole bunch more energy. And then we could Echo Form or Sunder. Sunder will take him down to, what do we get him down to? 70 health? Half of 140? He's at 116, so we've got to do 46 damage. That won't even get him there. So, Echo Form... Plus we get a free attack if we do this. 10 damage to all enemies and get a dark, and it's free because it comes from a potion. So we'll do that, and then we'll hit him for that and for that. I've got a potion belt so I can hold a lot of potions. Alright, so if we can do 10 more damage, he'll split. He's going to do a fuckload of damage, but we can just melt him. And strike him. Now we're just gonna do a wee split. technically it sort of doubles his health. We got 2 of these dudes, and they're both attacking. Yikes. Yeah, we go for a rip and tear. We get these guys down to, what is it, 21? 21. There's a good chance that he'll split if he gets hit by 1 lightning. And he will split if he gets hit by 2 lightnings. I don't really have a choice anyway, we're just playing all of our cards. But these little lightnings will go, we'll split one of them and we'll block the other, so we're actually pretty good. And this guy's at the perfect amount of health. If we just focus him down, we might kill him without having to deal with him splitting. The aggregate's nice, we get a bunch of energy, but we just don't have anything to use it on. Yeah, we'll just kill you. This was the Dark Orb, by the way. So yeah, it's going to do 30 damage if I can get it to pop out the end. Thunder comes in handy, and Claw will finish him off. The boss was easy, dude. He only did 1 damage to me. And now we get a super rare card, which I'm going to go for all for 1. It does 10 damage, but it puts all of my 0 cost cards from my discard pile into my hand. We took a bunch of, we took the claws. The claws are really nice. They start off doing like 3 damage, 5 damage if you upgrade them. But they get 2 damage every time you use them for that fight. So if you can get that card to, you use it, it goes to your discard pile, and then you draw it back into your hand and use it again, and then use it again, and it's free. Just builds up and up and up. You can no longer smith, Sneeko Eye. Sneeko Eye is kind of crazy. It makes your cards free, or it shuffles the energy costs for your cards. So it's pretty much always going to make Echo Form cheaper. But that's my only really expensive card. I think I'm going to have to take Tiny House, which people hate it, but I kind of like it. It just is like potion, a little bit of gold, a little bit of max HP increase, and a random rare card. The other one we could take would give us 1 energy, but it would mean we can't go to... when you go to a rest site, you can heal or upgrade a card. It would take away the smithing. Fill all of your empty potion slots with a random potion. That's awesome. I have so many potion slots. I think we take Equilibrium. It's a bunch of block, and my deck is a little bit slow. And Equilibrium sort of helps us be a little bit slower on the deck. We'll drink that potion. We got a Power Potion, a Blessing of the Forge. Upgrades all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. Colorless Potion gives us a colorless card that costs 0 for that turn. Potion of Capacity for 2 orbs. Gambler's Brew, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. I'm more happy to go for these question marks now, and I need to get to the shop. We got a lot of gold because of our Moorbank, and also because we didn't visit a shop in that whole first area. We can get 2 shops if we go off to the right, and if we go off to the left we get 0 shops. So that's pretty okay. We do go off to the left though, we get 2 rest stops and 2 elites, but if we go off to the right we can go through rest stop, shop, mega elite, then do like 2 more elites up there. We can trade one of those elites for a shop. There's just more options if we go this way. Plus, I'll take all these question marks and see what we get. This guy is fucking so gaped, dude. Bro, he's about to hit me for 11 and I can't do anything about it. Let's see if we'd been able to melt all of his shield, that melter card that I took. But this is what I'm saying, I had a slow deck. I got too many cards. Melter's all the way back there. We finally get to use... Well, I was gonna say, we could go for the all for one, and it would bring back all of these zero cost cards, which is only 2 cards, 3 cards. The Sunder just comes in strong. We got all for one, so maybe I go for Claw. But it's an unupgraded Claw. Maybe Auto Shield is probably just the way to go. If I get another one of those turns where I draw all of my defense cards, and I haven't really got any defense cards. I got that one card at the start, which gave me weak. Dude, Apotheosis is kind of fucking the greatest card in the game, to be honest. Just upgrades my entire deck. And I'm super rich. Maybe you play a power card, heal 2 hit points. It's kind of awesome. Lee's Waffle is pretty good. Also, the card removal service is also pretty good. We'll remove the basic strike from our deck. Recycle is also, like, great. Gets rid of cards. And we'll take Apotheosis. These two would go good. We don't have a whole lot of money left. Might take Dagger Marbles and a White Noise. We didn't really save much money for the next shop. I think we'll have enough to discard another card at the next shop. Offer gold. We can. Oh, wow. A car, give him 85 gold. At the end of your turn, gain 1 frail. Did just buy that recycle. You could just rob him. Let's do it. Instance burner. Every 6 turns, gain 1 intangible. Have you no shame? Dude, I'm trying to kill God right now. And our third question mark is a spin wheel. This guy, I have drawn blood on it, like the past 4 times I did this. At which point he just shanks you a bunch of times. And you can't get him, and then he's like, ha ha. And it just disappears into a cloud of smoke. And I mean, we're in a dungeon, right? Getting fire and acid breathed on us. But I guess shanking isn't that bad. Oh man, 10 damage. Dudes are fucking us. Discard any number of cards and then draw that many. 2 orb slots. Choose 1 of 3 colorless cards to add to your turn. Let's try that out. Free Apotheosis could be nice. It's just they're about to wallop me. A bunch of damage. Go for that. Go for that on the weaker one. We gotta make sure we do heaps of damage to them though. I think we go all for one. Again. No, that's useless. Oh, just got a kill. Then I can block all of that damage. Not bad, not bad. Pretty great first turn, actually. This is like another one of those turns where I just get a whole lot of, get all of my defense. But the equilibrium is actually coming in strong. It lets me hold on to my hand. Isn't it quite sick how everything here is upgraded? Although we didn't need defense because it was the 3rd turn, we had Captain's Wheel. They definitely did that all in the wrong order. It's okay though, he'll die this turn. That went really well. I think we just... I really just need to get... I need to refine the deck, get cards out of my deck rather than adding them in, so we just go ahead. We could upgrade... We could upgrade the Apotheosis to make it a little bit cheaper. Or we could fight the boss, get rid of a card. Fight that dude, fight that dude. Man, I just don't really have any spots for upgrades coming along at all, but I still made the decision not to upgrade, even though that was maybe what I should have done. This guy is such a shitter. Equilibrium will come in really strongly here, and then we have one of those, and then we'll give ourselves another defense, even though he was only going to do 1 damage. I probably should have done Rip and Tear. 714. Now he's going to do 21 damage. Can this guy just not fuck off? What am I really looking for here? Aggregate, really. Let's use Gambler's Brew to get rid of 4 cards, 5 cards, and hopefully we'll draw Aggregate and some defense. Oh, we didn't. We hit him for 32 and then take 21, or do we try and slow this down? Let's upgrade all of our cards. It's actually huge. It'll keep the Echo Form in the deck. We'll play the defense. We'll just go, we're only taking 1 damage. It's worth upgrading. Incense Burner kicked in. Means he can only do 1 damage to us this turn. Pretty good, pretty good. Sorry, let me read the chat for a little bit. Don't want to do. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I just doing other stuff, like running around doing chores or playing games. But I mean, it's almost like a little creative block or something. Like, I guess with the intro video, just getting started on it will probably help. I'm definitely the kind of person who's like creatively inspired, which is great. Like, I teach myself to do things because I want to achieve something. You know, I'm like, oh, like, wouldn't it be cool to have like an animated border on this thing? I'll figure out how to do it. The other week, and the label ambushed us with a meeting and is making us change the entire plot. What the fuck? Did you see IRI on the Offspring Pretty Fly for a White Guy thing? Definitely made me revisit that song a billion times. Dude, the weakness there is really nice. I wish I could just kill this guy right now. 8-16, we'll take him down to 14 health, and then that'll take him down to 11 and then 8. Not any number of cards, and then... Still doing 20 damage. Oh, he stabbed himself to death. Didn't take as much damage, that's awesome. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain 1 energy. 3 vulnerable, and a genetic algorithm. I mean, generic algorithm is just kind of sick. Boot sequence is kind of sick though. I think we'll take it. And we have a bunch of money again already. Start each combat with 1 that... Do I want the boots? I could fly over to... I could fly over here and get an upgrade and then... Oh, but maybe like him and him match. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Then I could fly over here and get... Yeah, maybe these winged boots would be sick. Start each elite combat with 2 strength is also kind of sick. Definitely card removal service is what we're going to spend. We got 262 to spend. You can't get the winged boots anymore. Yeah, I think we're going to take the Sling of Courage. And the bandage up. The bandage up is just like passive healing. I gotta get my head around the fact that I didn't buy those boots though. Boots would have been sick, but we are going boss hunting. Let's fucking go. Let's not be afraid to use some potions. Alright, I guess we're taking a free creative AI, not really the kind of thing that I really want. The boot sequence is coming in really good at the start, because these dudes really smash you on that first turn. What are we taking there? 27, and then that is like 35. We had 45 health, we're down to 37. They all just heal? What the fuck? All got regenerate? From what? Was it the slave master who did it? Dickheads. Anyway, we got creative AI. Oh, we got shame coming in as well. Alright, let's just trust in the deck. What did I say earlier? It's a bit of a slow starter. Which, an enemy group like this, just a big bunch of dudes are about to fuck me over. We got 18 damage, and he's going to stop me from attacking next turn. We're going to do 23. Hit him for 12, and then another 8 for like 20, and then the lightning, the melter. Oh my god, they gave me a frail as well. Oh, it was because of the curse in my hand gave me frail. Actually, I gave myself frail. But my blocks aren't as good. I think I really should just try to kill this guy. Didn't get the kill off, so I won't be able to attack this turn. Alright though, we didn't take a horrible amount of damage because it's that third turn. The anchor really came in to save us. 5 damage, 3 damage in a week. Oh, I forgot, I can't attack. I happen to draw a lot of attacks. This will actually get a kill on a guy though. This is technically not attacking. It's just summoning orbs. And we'll take a heal. There's no way for me to block any of this damage though. This is one of those like, it is like a super enemy, so can't feel too bad about it. If I use this potion, oh, whatever, he's only doing 1 damage, it doesn't matter. I guess the regen came because he's like one of those stronger enemies. Crazy time for me to draw all for 1, and it's like literally the most useless. But the fight's over. We got the win. Take a streamline. I kind of have to take that heal. Take another an elite up there. Maybe obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. And we get a shop, but we can't afford anything. And we're gonna chase another elite fight, which is after this one. This is just a goofy goober fight. Freaking block, honorable, perform, not a bad first turn. Having no ice orbs is kind of crazy. Definitely feels weird not getting any passive blocking. One of those, one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. About to get a frail on us. Actually about to get fucking pummeled. Nothing I can do about it though. Oh god, and a big old heal from that dude. It's okay, we can get a kill here. And this machine true cast. Lucky I healed before, but I'm just not very. The deck is so slow, dude. The deck is so slow. We got 5 health. I guess we're not going to fight that elite. But this might as well be an elite fight. These dudes are actually just hell. You could almost say full of hell. So fucking... Yeah, that was not awful. Oh yeah, obviously we melt you. And then, why not? Just kill you and block all of that, we take no damage. Probably could have killed him that last turn, but we waited and we got bandage. Nice. Want to draw the Apotheosis first turn. 30 cards in the deck, I guess it's just not going to happen. I say that and then I draw more cards. This entire match has just literally been me saying like, here's what I probably shouldn't get up to. And then doing it. No block, 3 vulnerable, 2 orbs. There's really not much I can do here. I can do 19 damage. And then he's just going to cast a spell on us. Which, the Snecko, we talked about it earlier, it randomizes the osteo spells. Which is kind of cool, sometimes. Here, though, my deck is all like 0 cost spells. I made this 0 into a 3. It made this 2 into a 3. It made Melter, which I think is... I think it was 2, but it said it was changed, so it must be a 1. And then Bandage is more expensive. Sunder is free, though, so I'm going to... I don't get anything. I'm not going to get 3 energy, but I do get a massive hit. I think we do take Echo Form heal. So we should be able to kill him this next turn, and we'll get a little heal from this thing. Can we kill him? 6, 3, 6, 9. And then, yeah, that should kill him. double energy. Double energy is kind of nice. We'll take another rest. We have to rest 2 times on this floor. Terrifying. He's coming in strong. We boot sequence to block 10. Yeah, I guess we're just blocking. I like this guy. He's like, haha. He's like, haha, I'm gonna hit you. I think we're just gonna block. Game. By 3 vulnerable. Now he's only doing 1 damage actually, so this is pretty perfect time for me to evade him. Now the Sunder is pretty good. I want to use Streamline. And honestly, popping Streamline for 20 damage and then 14 from the Rip and Tear is just as good as a Sunder. Streamline gets better every time you use it. It just gets cheaper and easier to play. Eventually it'll get back to 0. And then when I use the All for One spell, it'll bring it back from my deck, which is really nice. Does the champ get armor? Because I might get rid of the melter. Do I want to recycle melter? Yeah, probably not. I don't want to recycle, like, I'd probably recycle the Sunder. Or, like, basic strikes. Anyway, what do we got here? Beam Cell. Full cast. And then we can use All for One and bring back all of our 0 cost cards, which is a lot of them. He's gonna slap us, but actually, there we go, that takes away a bit of damage. Is he vulnerable? He is vulnerable, that's good. We might actually win. What just happened there? I feel like my last strike didn't do any damage. We hit him for 64 plus 2 is 80, 96 damage from the Sunder. That's definitely what we're going to do. I'm a retard. Played the vulnerable one first. Forgot about the Echo Form, where if I play it... I mean, I remembered the Echo Form, because I doubled the cost of the Sunder on the math, but then I was like, oh yeah, we'll add a vulnerable to him. He already had vulnerable. It didn't do anything. But I added another vulnerable, doing only an extra 3 damage. What am I doing? Crisp. I may have just thrown. Okay, he's just, he's not attacking again. This is awesome. So we claw, we rip and tear, we strike, we recursion. At 82 damage. Big turn. He's screaming at us, now you've done it. Intangible pop, so we're not taking very much damage. Let's not forget that our next spell does double... Draw 1 card for each unique orb you have, so we could do 2 compile drivers. We could drop 2 All for Ones. What kind of zeros do we have in the deck? I think we do 2 compile drivers. We get a whole bunch of shit here. Didn't really work. Oh wait, we maybe, I don't know, for each unique thing. Yeah, it did work. It did work. We get 2 of those. Then we go zap, and then we bash him, and then we go for another awful one, and then we do it all again. We weaken him, we zap him, slap him with those, we give him another vulnerable, we give him another core, and he's fucking dead. He's fucking dead. That's absolutely more this enemy. We will take a core surge. Yeah, we're just being silly at this point. Gain energy at the start whenever you open a non-boss chest. Obtain a curse. Runic Dome. You get 1 energy, but you can no longer see enemies in tents. I think Curse K is probably one of the best cards. It gives us a curse whenever we go to treasure chests, which there's always one at halfway. Up every floor there's a treasure chest. And you can get more of them from question marks. We'll get curse cards, which I'm pretty sure I have a curse card. Yeah, I still have shame. So we want to go to try to get rid of those at shops. So we'll probably go for that shop. And then after that curse, we want to go for that shop. And we're going to take all these question marks. And then we're going to go through that elite. And then take a... Yeah, stay on the right hand side. Oh, actually there's another shop on the middle as well, so then we could go middle and we could take another elite. There's no way I can win this though. This deck just feels totally fucked, you know. It's just a nightmare. Starting off with Echo Form and Equilibrium is kind of nice. We go Echo Form, we go Claws, we go Equilibrium. The Echo Form really just is so strong. We'll pop an aggro. No, we don't pop that first. Because we get 2 attacks. We have Echo Form. So I could totally sunder one of these. I could sunder any one of these dudes to death. So let's take out this one that's trying to do lots of damage. And then we aggregate to get a bit more energy. And... a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. The Osis is nice. It's all very nice. These dudes are they're called Dark Ones. They're like cute little minions. And you gotta make sure they're all dead at once. Weaken both of you. Auto shield. One of them and block the... We'll get there though. We'll get there. They're all back alive again, but we'll get there. Add a random power card. Oh yeah, 2 random. I forgot about Echo Form. It's fine though. We got 2 power cards. We'll grab one of those. We'll do a rip and a tear. And we're just gonna put armor on. You're gonna come back to life. Got all these powers going on. Although we lightning that one to death. So all we have to do is just kill him. Boom. Those dudes are kind of scary, but it doesn't take too long before you can pump the shit out of them. You know what? A cool-headed, because of our massive deck, a card that makes us draw more cards is probably the way we want to go. As you slowly make your way up, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's no way we're getting rid of all these things. There are constant whispers in the back of your head. Receive 2 madness and lose 10 HP. Reduce the cost of a random card in your hand to 0. This combat. That could be pretty good, actually. I also have this Dark Zone Prep here, which is whenever you get a curse, you increase your max HP by 6. You take this guy, it would heal us. Then we just have another curse to get rid of. I think this madness is going to be sick. Having more. Upgrade all cards you can no longer heal. Gain 999 gold. And get 2 more curses. It's a normality curse. When in hand, you cannot play more than 3 cards this turn. I bought the recycle so that I could recycle curses out of my hands, but the deck is so big, the chance of drawing the curse and the recycle is like pretty bad. I think we'll go back and we'll fight the Act 1 boss again. That's pretty crazy question mark to get. Okay, we'll play Cool-Headed. And Echo Form. And strike him, take him closer down to halfway. Bit of a slow first turn. Also a pretty good one. Apotheosis is huge. Maybe I should have done 2 melters. This is fine, this is usually pretty easy. Just going back and fighting one of these dudes. As soon as I say that, I realize he's probably about to hit me for pretty disgusting damage. Wonderful block, and we took him right down to 71 health, and then we blocked it, which is perfect. Now we just do as much damage as possible. Almost at 100 damage. We get a Duvu doll. For each curse in your deck, start each combat with 1 strength. Dude, I almost want to. I got 3 more charms and a recycle. Collecting curses could actually be. I always wondered. Are you getting Eugenics next week? Yeah, hell yeah, I am. I got that shit budgeted in. I honestly, if I'd got around to it, doing a bunch of the competitions to get like a free copy could have been sick. But then again, there's a lot of weird people in those competitions that I'd have to go up against, so... Oh, I don't know. Do I even want to get rid of my curses anymore? I mean, the curse adds like a little bit of weakness, but I get a little bit of extra strength. 1 strength is... I mean, strength is kind of nothing, and I haven't really built my deck around it. We have to add a colorless card to our deck. I guess we can skip it. I mean, Flash of Steel is another free, a 0 cost card, which will work for all for 1. Upon pick up. Choose and add 5 cards. Whenever you deal 4 or less unblocked damage, increase it to 5. That could be sick. To be honest, a lot of my free cards do super low damage. It's actually really good. I should definitely take it. We can't really afford anything else of value. Aggregate is kind of good though. We're actually building the fattest fucking deck, which it's just 101 terrible players. Oh, so we can take 1, 2, 3 elites if we go this way. Here if we go 1. Let's just not be greedy. It feels a lot like admitting defeat, but I can't believe that I made it this far. Good to see you as well, Luna. I was, you know, good to see you last time, and but when you come on in. We do one of those. One of these. Give them the 1, 2. How do you do? And we keep on keeping on. That guy just kills himself by breaking his steel across my body. Absolutely amazing. And what have we got here? Weakness to you. We'll add one of those to you. We will. This and that. The elite fight's going okay. This was like my scariest elite fight when I first found it, but I found you just got to target those swords. So she's doing 32 damage, and that's doing 9 for a total of 41. We're still just going to keep on top of the swords. So we'll take that out. Reduce the cost of a random card from your hand to 0. So we'll play any card that might be getting in the way of us making Echo. Well, actually, it doesn't matter at this point. In fact, making that streamline free could have been awesome. I just have so much mana right now, we can just play that and we'll make Melter free. Which is great. Melter will come back when we use All for One now. Yeah, that is the way I want to do it. Just had to think through that a little bit. Recycle has literally not been useful at all. Yeah, just going to pummel this elite. To be fair, the recycle will come unuseful when I have like a big boss fight, and I need to get rid of I need to thin my deck out, get rid of my curses, etc., etc. Yeah, we're definitely going to go for a double rip and tear. That's sick. Then we just block everything we can, and thanks to this one frost orb, we'll actually block everything that they can throw at us. Deal 2 HP at the start of each combat. We're pretty close to the end, but I don't mind. Let's take a smithery. The obvious thing is just to upgrade Apotheosis. Take thee to a nunnery. Go here, we're going to get a curse. It's decay. An awful curse. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage. That does suck. I don't know if I want to get rid of it though. I still get extra strength. You begin to fall. We can throw away a defend, an echo form, or a flash of steel. We definitely just throw away defend by grabbing a ledge. I don't even have enough money to get rid of that curse if I wanted to. Oh shit, the giant head, bro. This guy's not who I want to be fighting. Just a big head that's just there taunting you, mocking you, counting down, and eventually he just unleashes like a hyper beam. Okay, we draw some extra cards. We gain Frail next turn, unfortunately. But we just go for as much damage as we can. Kill him! Bring him down! He's at 1? Was he going 3-2-1 or was he going 1-2-3? I think it was 3-2-1. I think next turn is... He's about to do 40 damage. Oh, I should have played Vulnerable first. Even if this guy ends the run, I'm still happy to make it this far. And I do need to go for my walk after this, so I guess we won't be playing Talos Principle right now. We might play it later on tonight. We're actually gonna kill this guy. A pin nib is really nice. Every 10th attack you play does double damage. I gotta keep my eye on that, which means I should probably get my microphone out of the way. And a regen potion? Wow. Man, sometimes I just do really well with this deck. I don't know. I don't know. This guy's got thorns on him, so I can't actually directly attack him. But luckily, this character has these lightning balls, so we just lightning ball him and do as much defense as we can. And it's fine. We want to actually slow this down. But I gave myself a regen potion. Defend. He's gonna hit me for 2 damage. I'll regen 3, so I guess we still wait. Just weighing up. I guess we don't kill him yet. We just wait. Wait it out. Yeah, we take another. I need to stop taking cards. Okay, now this guy is very silly as well. Gives me a curse card. Which, actually, what is the curse, and do I want to take it? What's this guy called again? The Writhing Mass. So every time you hit him, his intentions change. Whether, like, see here we can see he wants to attack and defend. But he's got this reactive trait. Upon receiving damage, his thing changes. And essentially, you want to be kind of patient with him. Because if you let him end with a little spiral up above there, it does this thing called Implant, which permanently adds a parasite to your deck. A parasite is an unplayable curse. If transformed or removed from your deck, lose 3 maximum HP. It's not that bad, it's just like another curse in my deck, which doesn't actually really do anything. I wonder if I could just let him help me out with parasites. That's disgusting. Disgusting. That's a fucked up thing to say. Okay, I wasn't paying attention, and he just did a lot of damage to me. Maybe shouldn't have thrown that last shot at him. You wanna... see, he's doing 12 damage. Now he's doing 16. He's going back to 12, but he's also getting armor. Actually, we're good. We're good. We can't, I have 12 armor. I don't know where I got 12 armor from, but I got it. Okay, this time I have my intangible. So we can just beat the shit out of him. Who knows? Like I don't even care if he pops the curse on me. Channel 9 lightning orbs. Which will do, what is that, like 35 damage? 8 times 7. And then it'll hit him for another. Yeah, so that'll take him down to like 40 something health. I can't really. Jesus. Fuck. I probably shouldn't have hit him just now. Wait, we can do cool headed. We can draw Toad. Okay, we take him down to 33 damage. I think we hit him again. Yeah, we took him down to 20 damage. We can gain 8 block. And we use all of our lightning. We're up to 13 defense. One of my perks is giving me defense, and I just don't know which one it is. In there, pin nib is kind of nice. No clue. I mean, some of them, like the Captain's Wheel and the Captain's Horn Cleat, they just give me defense at the start of my second and third turn. It's an anchor as well, which is the first turn. Anyway, I think we just kill him. We didn't get the cool curse, but whatever. Let's hurry the fuck up and finish this game. He'll full HP. Lose 11 maximum HP. Yeah, I think we take it. Then we use the smithery. Take thee to a nunnery. 14 damage. Is there anything here which is really super useful? Doesn't really matter. As soon as I get the apotheosis, everything upgrades. Alright, we got Donu and Decker. How do these guys work again? I think Donu the Donut makes them stronger or something. And the other one, or maybe he like adds like shitty cards into my deck that I don't want in there, so maybe we kill him first, and then this guy like buffs them or something. I can't really remember, but that's sort of the most boring like final boss. We're just going to be kind of patient. We're going to pop that to get more strength, pop that to get more orbs. Final boss. I can't believe I made it this far. I cannot believe it, dude. This deck was just totally up to fuck all. Great hand here. We got apotheosis. We got heaps of health. Everything's looking absolutely lovely. This double energy is totally useless. We do have a card, one of those X cards. And I got 13 stuff. I could slam them. But there's just no point. I just don't need it. It looks like Donu added aggressive strength to the guys. So maybe he's just making the two of them stronger and stronger and stronger, which is a good reason for me to kill him quickly. Take a nice little heal. Take the claw. We don't think we waste that madness on a strike. I want to use that madness on like a green line or something. It's a cool concept, those madness cards being in my deck, but it's not like that. Not that crazy. This is actually going pretty well again. I think I'm actually just going to win, and I just don't know why my deck works, or how I would change, or how I would like rebuild it. Right, we want to use the Sunder. Go. That's really strong. Now whenever I use All for One, we get a free Sunder. That is kind of fucking crazy. I kind of wish I had like the Meteorite Strike, because that's only 5 energy, which is just terribly expensive. I don't even think of a card that's more expensive than Meteorite Strike. Ooh, Buffer is nice, just negates all damage. Especially because this guy was probably actually literally about to kill me if I didn't grab that. I think I was actually just about to lose the game. We just squeaked through. Actually, we killed him anyway, but we're fine. Too easy, too easy. Okay, he was pretty close to killing us there, but now we're down to 15 and 2, so we're good. He was actually super close to killing us. Oh, nice. We can recycle the Shame, so we actually don't get totally debuffed on our next turn. We're very close to being dead, but... Oh, we aren't close to being dead, because we had the fucking... We had the buffer, dude, that stops 1 hit, no matter how much damage that is. It stops it. Oh my god. And we Beam Cell, we Flash. Oh, we get the All for One. Oh, fuck, it's not so good. Because all of our cards went back to our draw pile instead of our discard pile. I thought we were about to draw all of our 0-cost cards again. Would have been huge, but we don't need it. We don't need it. We get the win. Let's go. We're moving on up to Ascension 7. Too easy, too easy. I think, even though that was totally fucked, it's not like I misplayed a dozen times like I was doing earlier on in the day. This is our points. We got some points. I don't know. We fight that hard. This thing up here in the corner, we got a green part for defeating the buffed elite, and we can get another part by trading. And when we go to one of those blue chests that you always run into, we can take the key instead of taking the item. And then the third one, we take the third key. What is it? The elite, the chest. I forgot. But that gives us Act 4, which is like a mini act where we actually go fight that heart. And before you fight first you fight one of them is a spear and one of them is a shield. And it's like there's 2 enemies. And it's actually a lot different. Instead of you standing on the left and the enemy standing on the right, you stand in the middle and they hit you. And then as you like do damage and stuff, it like rotates, and depending on like how much damage you do or some shit. And it matters, like they hurt you more if they're behind you and stuff. And those enemies are really strong, and then you have to fight the heart afterwards. But I haven't beat those guys before. I guess if I want to like do it, I could do like a standard run. Look, these are all the characters, by the way. This is the one I haven't played much of. In fact, I haven't even got a win with her. I've got 7 wins with the defect now. I've got 4 with the Ironclad. You guys have seen one of my Ironclad wins, and now you've seen one of my defect wins. And I've got 2 wins with the Silent. Throws a lot of poison out, this guy. But the Watcher is really cool. I did play a few rounds of her recently. She moves through like states of being. She can be angry, where she does double damage, but she takes double damage. She can be calm, which is like when she leaves calm into another state, she will gain like a bunch of defense and gain a bunch of energy and stuff like this. And she can also go super divine mode, where she just does triple damage with all of her attacks. So she is like super cool. The Ironclad is just like the basic one. He just has good regeneration. And I mean, they all get different cards, right? Like, he has good regeneration, plus his deck is good at like, you can build decks which are good at like exhausting your own cards. So for him, having like a big deck might be good, because he can very quickly do a spell which like discards or exhausts your entire hand, so it removes your entire hand from your deck for that combat. Does a bunch of damage, and thins your deck out like really quickly. He's pretty cool. He can go like berserk mode, you know, blah blah blah. All of that is pretty cool, pretty cool. Anyway, I gotta make sure I get out and go for my walk. I'm feeling pretty exhausted. super excited to play the Talos Principle, and I'll definitely be playing it all on stream. It's coming on 5 o'clock. The store closes at 6. It's like a 30-minute walk down there. Yeah. Right now. Thank you for staying around, and thank you for sending Full of Hell. I super enjoy the support, Jenny. You actually saving my life. Hold up. I'm doing this. Get me pumped. I am exhausted. I'm probably gonna love this game. I'm probably gonna love playing it. And maybe once I've gone for this walk, I'll feel way better and I won't feel totally exhausted. English United Kingdom. Colorblind strength. Don't think I'm colorblind. I feel okay. But this should get us pumped. We're playing it later. $30. Although I think my $30 or my 35 or 40 or whatever it was, I think they got me the first one, the second one, and the DLCs. There might be one DLC or the second game that I need to get. Let me check. The Road to Elysium. Yeah, so that's another $20. 30% off at the moment, but I'm definitely not spending that money right now. I'd regret it. I would have to get eugenics later as well. And look, if we can play this and then refund it, if I can beat it in 2 hours, which is definitely not going to happen. I mean, it's a big long puzzle game. It's kind of sad these games aren't like super replayable, so you're really like spending the money and then you're like done. But you've got to enjoy yourself, you know. Like Dota, I got like 8,000 hours of Dota, and it was totally free. The value there is insane, dude. How do I check and see what DLCs I have for the Talos Principle Reawakened? Road to Gehenna. I guess the Road to Gehenna is just part of Reawakened. That's what we read before, anyway. Anyway, good night. Good night. If you end up having a nap, let me know when you're waking up from your dreams. Self-projectile that shit to me. So I can time the new game. I love it. All right, good night. I'm gonna go try to have some dinner, which might just be some protein shake or something. And what's Eugenics? $35 or something? And then New Zealand money, and then I do have a little payday in between now and then. I'm just thinking I might be able to spend a bit of money getting my blender right now. Hopefully that I replace the air fryer for free. I mean, fuck, dude. I need a blender and an air fryer would be really nice for being able to cook. Yeah, good night. Good night. Good night, but also I'll still be coming back maybe, and maybe you should come back and we should hang out. Oh, new game. Woo. Good night. Good night. Night. Good 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 night. for hanging around tonight. I'm gonna go down to the store and do some stuff and then be back.